Hello friends, the Lit teacher here. Let's understand an English literature lesson today. Have you heard about Arundhathi Subramaniam? She is an acclaimed Indian poet and author, with a notable career spanning over several decades. She has published 13 books encompassing poetry and prose. Her literary achievements include receiving prestigious awards, such as the Raza Award for Poetry, the Zee Women's Award for Literature, and the International Piero Bigongiari Prize in Italy. Her poetry collection, When God is a Traveller, was a seasoned choice of the Poetry Book Society, and was shortlisted for the T.S. Eliot Prize in 2015, later winning the Sahitya Akademi Award in 2020. Her work has been featured in numerous anthologies and publications both nationally and internationally. Arundhathi Subramaniam has also held significant roles in the arts community, including head of dance at the National Centre for the Performing Arts in Mumbai and editor of the India domain of the Poetry International Web. She has been recognized with awards such as the Khushwant Singh Memorial Prize and the Mystic Kalinga Literary Award, solidifying her status as a distinguished figure in Indian literature. When Landscape Becomes Woman, by Arundhathi Subramaniam, is a poignant exploration of a child's perception of their mother, transforming from a familiar figure into a mysterious and enchanting woman. The speaker reminisces about a moment from their childhood when they peeked through a keyhole and observed their mother at a grown-up party, seeing her in a new light. The poem begins with the speaker recalling the innocence of childhood, represented by the act of looking through a keyhole. Through this small aperture, they catch a glimpse of their mother in the drawing room, dressed elegantly in a hibiscus silk sari, holding a glass of iced cola. This simple act of observation triggers a profound shift in the speaker's perception of their mother. Despite being intimately familiar with their mother's physical appearance and voice, the speaker experiences a sudden shyness and a sense of unfamiliarity upon seeing her in this new context. They realize that they have never truly seen their mother as a woman before, separate from her role as a mother and caregiver. The speaker describes their mother's physical attributes in detail, emphasizing her gracefulness and femininity. They notice her slender fingers, adorned with a thin gold bangle, and the gentle curve of a mole on her upper right arm. These details, which the speaker knows so well, take on a new significance in the context of their mother's presence at the party. As the speaker continues to observe their mother through the keyhole, they are struck by her poise and confidence. Despite being surrounded by adults and engaged in adult conversation, their mother appears entirely at ease, knowing just how to comport herself in social situations. She seems to understand the nuances of body language and conversation, effortlessly navigating the complexities of the adult world. The speaker's fascination with their mother deepens as they realize that she is more than just a caregiver or a familiar presence in their life. She is a complex and multifaceted woman, capable of existing outside the confines of motherhood. Through this revelation, the speaker gains a newfound appreciation for their mother's identity and experiences a profound sense of connection with her. In the final lines of the poem, the speaker reflects on the transformative power of observation, noting that keyholes often reveal more than just doorways. They recognize that a simple act of curiosity can lead to a deeper understanding of the world around them. The poem ends with the realization that mothers are not only caregivers but also women in their own right, with their own desires, fears, and complexities. Overall, When Landscape Becomes Woman is a beautifully crafted exploration of the relationship between motherhood and womanhood, highlighting the transformative power of perception and the profound bond between a child and their mother. Through vivid imagery and introspective reflection, Arundhathi Subramaniam captures the essence of this deeply personal and universal experience. Now let me read the poem for you. When Landscape Becomes Woman. I was 8 when I looked through a keyhole and saw my mother in the drawing room, in her hibiscus silk sari, her fingers slender around a glass of iced cola, and I grew suddenly shy, for never having seen her before. I knew her well, of course, serene undulation of blue mulmul, wrist serrated by thin gold bangle, gentle convexity of mole on upper right arm, and high arched foot, better than I knew myself. And I knew her voice, like running water, ice cubes in collar. But through the keyhole, at the grown-up party, she was no longer geography. She seemed to know how to incline her neck, just when to sip her swirly drink, and she understood the language of baritone voices and lacquered nails, and words like emergency. I could have watched her all night. And that's how I discovered that keyholes always reveal more than doorways. That a chink in the wall is all you need to tumble into a parallel universe. That mothers are women.